Good evening. How are you all doing tonight? It's the middle of the week and I've got a busted foot, but I think I'm okay tonight. We are going to be playing a game called Swarm. It's by Ryan LaLiberty, and I'm not super familiar with Ryan's work, but here is the game Swarm. You can get it on itch.io, and I've got a link in the description here. So, no, I don't think I've seen Ryan's stuff before. But I ran across this and it looked like a lot of fun, so I downloaded it and we're going to play. This is Swarm. My computer sucks, but we're going to be playing from PDF using a Google Doc and the Brock Jones online die roller to kind of keep track of everything. So, you take the role of a colonist attempting to escape the planet Ramses. You must take your character to the only known zone of safety, where you can rendezvous with a rescue ship. It will not be easy. Like locusts to wheat, the swarm is compelled towards machines, the very machines you will rely on to get out alive. And the swarm and its manifestations are not the only hazards on Ramses. The truth is unknown about the swarm, and I wonder if it's one thing that we get to like kind of come up with on our own truth for it. But this is cool because the swarm animates machines with new personalities, and it creates cyborgs out of people. So I'm just assuming it's like a nanobot swarm, but we'll see. Hex map, pencil, paper, and dice. So stat checks. Make a stat check, roll d20, add the relevant stat. Greater than 15, you succeed. Okay. Advantage and disadvantage work like normal. The oracle is your standard d6. Yes, no, yes and, no but, yes but. So we've got X amount of stats. Let's see, how many stats do we have? Fight, flight, focus, and HP. And then CP is... okay, corruption. So CP is like a count up towards... you don't die when you get corrupted. You get a major combat encounter. Interesting. So, let's see. Select an archetype. Give yourself a name if you care to. Roll for max HP. Add any modifier from armor. Mark current CP. Start at 0. Assign equipment. So we're going to kind of start filling this out here. Fight. I don't know what it is going to be. Flight. Focus. Oops. HP. Alright. Starting equipment. 2d10 credits. 1d4 auto med kits. Okay. 2d10 credits. 8, 12, and 3. Okay. So. Auto med kits. Okay. Use credits to purchase additional equipment at settlements and in various encounters. In addition to your basic starting equipment, you gain 2 pieces of advanced tech. These unique pieces of gear give you different advantages in various situations around Ramses. However, their use attracts the swarm, dealing corruption if you lack the focus necessary to resist. Okay. Roll. So I've got my starting equipment. Where's the... oh, archetypes are on the next page. Okay. Roll twice on the advanced tech table. We'll do that afterwards. You don't level up, you get new gear and upgrades. Okay, fair enough. So let's see. Do we want to be a scientist, a mining crewman, a naval guard, or a pilot? Well, I don't want to make a custom character because I don't feel like spending 750 credits. I just don't want to do that bookkeeping right now. Scientist gets a ballistic submachine gun, as scientists tend to have. I kind of want to do... I think I'm going to do a pilot, because I want someone with focus. A naval guard's got focus, a scientist got focus. But I think I'm going to do pilot, because I want to be able to use those cool techs without, having to pay a price for it. So 3 fight, 4 flight, 4 focus. Okay. What do I do? Oh. Oh, good grief. That's what I did. And then we roll 1d10 for our HP. Yeah. Okay. 4. Yay, 4. I don't know why. 4 is just one of my least favorite numbers, especially when it's on a scale of 1 to 10. I know that's odd, but I like 4 less than I like even 3 or 2. Auto pulse rifle plus 2. Okay. What was that armor? Polymer weave armor. 6 plus 1 HP. Okay. Oh, we get 5. Yay! 5 is better than 4. Wait. I have to roll here first. Roll twice, and what was it? Don't take the same of something? Yeah, reroll any duplicates. Okay. So, what do we get for our gear? 2 and 4. We get a micro killer drone. 2 to your combat roll. Lasts for the current or next combat only. Okay, not bad. Once per hex. Including... So... And 4 spectrometer. Roll for loot with advantage. Nice. Hey, hold up. Lasts for the entire current hex, including all encounters in a delve, and it's once per hex. So, I guess the only downside to using it would be, of course, if you want to not have to deal with the corruption. So we'll see how that mechanic works. But I like this. Roll for loot with advantage, especially when that's the only source of character upgrades. So, Under the Storm, leading to corruption, start with 0, oh yeah. You immediately find a swarm behemoth that cannot be evaded. If you survive, you lose some corruption. Okay. You gain corruption in multiple ways when traveling, when using advanced tech, and from some rare encounters. And removed via some rare loot items and combat encounters. So traveling. When traveling to any hexes that are not settlements or delves, you must make a focus check. If the focus check succeeds, and that's focus plus 1d20, looking to meet or beat 15. Meet or beat or beat? Greater than. Okay, so exceed. So 16 or higher. Alright. So that gives you... What kind of chance? Let's figure out what we've got here. So with 4, basically, we want to roll 12 or higher. So we have a 40% chance. Only a 40% chance of evading corruption. Ugh, okay. Roll of 1, it's critical failure, earning you 2. Okay. Advanced tech. When attempting to use your advanced tech, you must make a focus check. +1 per adjacent hex that had a swarm encounter that was defeated. -1 for every... Okay, so... Interesting. So if we're, like, beating the swarm pretty well, then we can use that tech. I see. That makes sense, because you've cleared the area out. Okay. Alright. Trade gear, we're not going to worry about that yet. Loot, we're not going to worry about that. Nor rare loot. Ooh, combat. Okay, combat roll 2d20s, 1 for you and the enemy. Each adds their fight skill. Add 1 per additional companion per side. Higher score wins. The amount of damage dealt is equal to the difference between the winning and losing modified combat rolls plus the winner's weapon damage modifier minus any armor value. Okay, so that's good. Then we've got some pretty decent armor. Not the greatest weapon, but we're going to roll 5 plus. Okay. Critical hits, roll 20. You get +5 damage, and you automatically hit. Okay. Only change weapons before combat. Grenades you use immediately before combat, but after you've chosen not to evade. You can hurt yourself with it. Except in response to... Oh, auto med kits. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, it doesn't actually say what they do. Evasion and fleeing. You can do flight. And you can travel to a different hex. Oh, I like this. On a critical success, 20 or more, you evade and can roll for loot. Oh! The crits here are not natural 20s. You see that? 20 or above. So that's got to be... Okay, alright. Now, that's interesting. Because you go from having a 5% chance of a crit to, like in flight, a 20% chance of having a crit whenever you try and run. Huh. Cowardice gets rewarded here. Okay. Morale. When an enemy is reduced to half its original HP, or fighting multiple combatants half their number, roll d20 to see if they... Okay, that's like Mork Borg morale. Oh, this is a Mork Borg-alike, isn't it? This is actually 4 stats. Okay. Yeah, this is just Mork Borg. That's funny. I made a Borg-alike, a Morkerberg, if you will. No one likes it, though. So here's the bestiary. I'm not going to go through it. Okay. Start and rendezvous point. Your start and rendezvous points are marked on the provided hex map. You start in a settlement where you can purchase or sell gear and heal for 20 credits. Okay, hex crawling. Navigate to any hex that touches your hex you currently occupy. When you enter a new hex, roll on exploration to see what's there. Okay. Some are places you can delve. You know, I love it when they call it a delve instead of a dungeon dive. Space Aces does that a lot. Delves. That's another good game. Not a Borg, though. Now you can traverse hexes you previously visited. Creatures you have fled or evaded are still present and may attack again. You know what this game also reminds me of? There's a game that's set in Not Dune, where you do this very similar thing. What's it called? And it's all about, like, hang gliders. It's bizarre, but it's great. I'll see if I can find that one and show it to you in another stream. Access that had a defeated... Passable, go to the previous one. In the unlikely situation, your path is totally blocked by impassable terrain. Accept your fate. Not all terrorists can be escaped. Focus checks on any hexes that are not settlements. Okay. Rendezvous. When you reach the rendezvous, you do not need to roll the exploration table. You find a derelict communication station which needs to be powered on. Make a focus check. If successful, a ship's en route for your imminent rescue. If failed, swarm behemoth. If it is defeated, you will be rescued. Okay. Alright. So, we roll this whenever we delve. And you map... Okay, overland. This is the delve. I'll save that until we get there. This kind of looks like... similar to if you've ever played Note Quest. Kind of like that. Okay. So, we are going to be working here. Let's go up here. I don't care to buy anything right now. I've got 3 auto med kits. So we're going to move right here. And we're going to roll our dice. 11. Okay, page 16. Nothing. Flat plane of strange stillness. Okay. Cool. Kind of eerie. But we're gonna just put our mark here. This is where we're at first. And we're gonna roll for corruption. We want to roll 12 or higher. Okay, we got it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna... Now... Okay. Welp. let's just move up here. One more. 10. Because, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're already 10% of the way there. We rolled up, gosh, a 10. Oops. Delve. The white tubular walls of an abandoned habitation stick out from the gray landscape that surrounds it. Okay, do we want to delve? Guys, do you think we should? I think we should. Let's delve. Yeah, who wants to delve? I have to talk myself into it because I am not a creature of willpower. D for delve. Okay, let's see how this works. Did not stay abandoned for long. What lurks within? You can skip a delve if desired, but loot and strange encounters will wait within. And honestly, I want to see something. NPC, creature, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, it looks like 6. So you've got a 1 in almost 3 chance of getting an enemy. You probably have decent odds of just making it across, and fleeing, but where's the fun in that? So mapping the delve. A point crawl style, okay? Simple shapes for rooms. So delve generation. Roll the room type on table 1 to generate a room. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I have a couple Chiweenies at home, and they're absolutely the worst. So, do we... Yes, okay. A communications... I'm just going to, because it's kind of hard to draw for y'all, I'm going to copy this. Delve 1, and we'll just room 1. Okay. A wide reinforced acrylic window looks out across the planet's surface. The room is full of various communication equipment. It is caked in black dust. Interesting. Okay, and how many exits does it have? 1d4. Rooms visited including entrance. Okay, so you start here, and as you go up, they'll have fewer. I like that. I do something similar when I design delve generators. 1, okay. So it's only going to have 1 exit. Now, what's our protocol? Once we've got that, now, oh, nothing here. Okay. We go on to room 2. And room 2 and beyond have a higher exit to room 2. Gosh. 2. Man. So, let's see. Room type 4. Do we want that again? I'm sorry, but we're not going to do that twice in a row. 2 with 3 exits. And that's other than the ones entered. Okay. So it is a living quarters. And there are fresh footprints. Oh my. Exit to room 1 plus 3 more exits to rooms 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's see now. What do we do? Because there's... After the room type and entrance exits are defined, roll on the room encounter 17. When passing through rooms already explored, there is a chance of a wandering encounter. Roll a d6 on a 1 for a common creature encounter. No loot is gained from wandering encounters. Okay, yeah. Oh, good, yeah. Can't get the same room type, NPCs, and special features. Again. Alright. And if none remain, there's nothing in the room. So you can't have more than 10 rooms in a thing. And looking at it, well, it doesn't look like you're very likely to get that many. Okay. Room encounters. And I'm trying not to read ahead. 3. Roll on the special features table. 10. A pipe bomb blasts ceramic bearings in all directions. Make a flight check to evade, otherwise you take 10 damage. Oh my. Pardon me one moment. I'm about to be bombarded with a request to kill a spider by my daughter. Please give me one moment because I have to go murder something. In the meantime, discuss amongst yourselves that the merits of medieval English literature. I'll be right back after I kill this thing. Well, that poor spider. Sometimes I feel really bad for him. He was just sitting there minding his own business, but my daughter's got arachnophobia. So what you gonna do? Alright, a pipe bomb blasts ceramic bearings in all directions. At least I know I won't have to do that again. A flight check to evade. What have I got for flight again? 4? 3. I'm a pilot. Of course I have 3, because that's not what it means, but... So we're going to be rolling 13 or higher. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. Evaded. Okay. And then... Okay. Let's go to room 3, because that's just the number. Room 3, which is going to be 4. Wait, no, we already rolled 4. Okay. And we can't get 2 either. 3, okay. Med bay. 2 auto med bays sit in the center of the room, one caked with blood and with spiderweb cracks and thick acrylic doom. A cybernetic limb lies in the ground, fleshy nerves twitching as its fingers flex erratically. Oh man, something happened here, I tell you. Exit to room 2. And then let's see. How many... Okay, so we've been to... This is our 3rd room. Okay. Wait a second. How did we roll 3 exits? Oh, that should have been 2 exits. Okay. To rooms 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, so now we're rolling on this column. Oops. 3. 2 exits, okay. To rooms 5 and 6. And the cool thing about this is you can, and I like to do this in games I create too, but in solo games where you generate a dungeon or a delving site, do it in a way that someone, if they map it out, they can use that as a map for an adventure later if they happen to be the GM for something. And this one looks pretty good. I will say, well, I'll save my thoughts for the end here. Let's see, what do we got in this encounter? 2. So, a fetid odor erupts into the air. Roll on bestiary common table. Okay. Now, we can't get the same encounter twice, so a special feature, I'm never going to roll on this table again with that. Okay. Common table, 11. Oh, that is a D12. Gotta say, I love all the different things. Dice. A swarmling. Okay, so this is a swarm creature. For the purpose of any effects related only to swarm creatures. Now let's go double check our combat rules. Evasion. I don't feel like doing that. Oh, right. So, if you use your advanced tech, you get a bonus to avoid corruption for every surrounding hex that has a destroyed nano creature in it. Okay, so HP 4. There's 1d4 of them. Fight +1, armor 1. I don't know that I want to activate my thing yet. So let's see how many there are, though. 2, okay. Oops. Two present. And what is it about multiples? +1 per combatant. Okay, so essentially what it means is that instead of one guy with fight +1 and armor 2, or 1, you've got one guy essentially with HP 8 and fight +2. So let's roll our 2d20s. First one's going to be me, second one's going to be the guys, and I have +3, so they have +2. So 5, and 18. Okay, so 13 minus 6 is 7, and I have 5 HP. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so I'm dead. Oh, wait. I have my pulse rifle. It's still 5 damage. I'm dead. Okay. That said, it's a school night, and I'm gonna probably call it this. I'm not gonna roll up a new guy. I will say I was having a pretty fun time. I liked it. I like the mystery about it. Tons of loot I'd love to find. You know, see some more of these things. If I hadn't been one-shotted, I could have used... Oh, that's what an auto med kit does. Heals 1d6 HP. But I will say that I hope this gets a bit of an expansion, because mainly this bit, the room types, if you get a delve, what are the odds of getting a delve? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a delve, and you've got to travel like 10 spaces around there or so. You're gonna get a couple of these each game, and I feel like there's 4 entries here that lead to delves. And if you notice, faded plastic trees, and this one is a research station, this one crashed orbital station. You know, they've got different types. I would like to see a room type table for each one of these. If you've ever played NoteQuest, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can roll like to the type of your delves, and then each one has like a flavor theme. You know, so one might be like a shrine, and one might be like a pyramid. So in this case, you know, I'd like to see like orbital station rooms be different from research station rooms. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with the one shot. I really liked that. Gives me something to look forward to next time I boot up the game and play it. if I hadn't been, learning the rules together with you, I think I would have been able to get in and get this game done and up and running pretty quickly. So overall, very happy experience, and I can't wait to see what else comes from it. Thank you very much, and we'll